Hey guys and gals, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3, and it feels like we're in a bit of a time crunch now, doesn't it? It feels like we've really got that deadline now that Cerberus has the upper hand, and that we've pretty much come to a dead end. Well, we know what we gotta do. We've got to track down Kai Leng and then forcibly remove the data from his cold, dead hands. But first of all, we've got a few things to take care of because, well, we just finished a mission, which means going around and checking up on our crew, checking how morale is. Actually, let's speak with you.
Commander?
Nope, you've got nothing to say to us. But, as always, even if we weren't going to check around with all of our crew, we're going to at least check around with Joker and Edie, and then finally Ken and Gabby. But I'm going to see if anybody's actually in a different location, because it usually means they've got something new to say. Tali is in the mess hall. That's unusual. Garrus, you're always in the main battery. Wait. Caden, what are you doing in engineering? Okay, that's a little bit weird. And Liara and Javik are both in port cargo, which is Javik's room. I'm very curious, and I've got to check up on that. And finally, James and Cortez are down in the armory. All right, it looks like we've got our candidates.
Soon. There won't be a galaxy left to save.
That was surprisingly grim coming from Joker.
So Thessia, huh? I guess the Asari are wishing they had fewer dancers and more commandos right about now. Too soon?
In case you hadn't noticed, we just lost a few million people. This isn't the time.
You see this? Tiptree. Little colony out in the ass end of nowhere. My dad lives there. So does my sister. Reapers rolled in about 2 weeks ago. So you can assume that I'm generally aware there's a war on, Commander.
So why the jokes?
Because Edie says that according to your armor's metabolic scans, you're under more stress now than during the Skillian Blitz. Like more than Elysium, where it was pretty much you versus 10,000 Batarians trying to kill you. And the last time I had a briefing with Anderson, he told me to take care of you. The guy leading the resistance on Earth is worried about you. And I'm supposed to help.
I appreciate the thought, Joker. But I'm fine.
The hell you are. You're like half robot at this point. No offense, Edie. And it's my fault. When the Collectors blew up the first Normandy, you died because I wouldn't leave. Because you had to come back for me.
Couldn't leave the best pilot in the fleet behind, could I?
Yeah, well, I guess that would have looked bad on your report.
Come on. We've got work to do.
You know, I wish there was another... Oh, there is another seat up here. I mean, more of a casual seat where you could just... You know what we need? We need a captain's chair. Why is there... This is a state-of-the-line ship, and there is no captain's chair. This will not do, guys. Yeah, I just wish there was kind of a chair where I could sit down and chat with Joker right now, because I feel bad. I'm not the one who snapped at him. I had no control over that, really, because either way, Shepard was going to go a little bit aggro on the guy, and I feel bad. They weren't my words, but I can understand where Shepard's coming from, and the frustration at Joker constantly, you know, joking around when the situation is so dire. But when all is said and done and this war is over, I think we're all gonna look back and appreciate Joker for making, well, those jokes. He's trying to keep everybody's morales up. We don't exactly have a counselor or a morale officer on board, so he's the best we've really got. I'm a little bit worried at what you're looking at here, Tali.
Shepard, this wasn't your fault.
It's not about fault. I was supposed to stop them.
You will.
I don't know if I can do this, Tali. Earth, Palaven, Thessia. I'm risking everything to build the Crucible, and I'm not even sure what it does. Who am I to make that call?
You're the one who was right, all along. You fought when no one else would, when nobody else believed you. And if that's not enough, you're the man I love. Don't forget that, no matter what happens.
I kind of forgot Legion was on here. That's a little bit sadness. That's a little bit of sadness just hitting me square in the face. And also, look, I really wish they didn't have all of these extra plaques like, all right, who's going to be next on the memorial board? Who's going to be next to die in the line of service? Like, I understand people are going to die, but it's just like, coffins waiting for us on the board. They could have just left those blank and we just put a new one up every time somebody dies instead of just having them waiting for us, staring at us every time we come out of the lift and we're making our way to the mess hall. It's just bam, right in front of us.
Thanks, Shepard.
For what?
Thanks, Shepard.
All right. Let's see. So, medical, Dr. Michelle, mess hall. I'm gonna go check up on Liara's office. I know she's not in there. She's downstairs, but I just want to make sure that I'm as upgraded as I can be, just in case I pick something up that I didn't realize was
Dr.
an
Tassoni
intel
has gone
package.
to speak with the Prothean.
Oh, I'm aware. Okay, no, we're fully decked out. As well as decked out as we can be currently. I'm sure if I went around scanning the galaxy, we would get even more intel packages, which we could just then pump back into ourselves. And yes, we actually do still have a little bit of a scavenger hunt to do. We still have to go get the Alcors to extract them from, I think they're on their own planet, as well as collect the banner of the 1st Regiment. I'm going in the wrong direction. Javik's quarters are that way. Then again, I mean, they're right here. Ken and Gabby, what's up, guys?
Kenneth, you comment on every woman's figure but mine.
Well,
What? You don't like my legs?
Gabby, it's you. You know?
No chicken shit, I don't know. All you do is make stupid sexist comments to avoid saying anything real.
Gabby, now's not the time. We've got work to do. Responsibilities.
Ah, grow a pair, Ken. Look around you. Tomorrow may not come. Something to say or no?
Gabby, please. We have a duty to the ship and the crew.
What about us? Just listen to yourself. Kenneth, you comment on every woman's figure but mine.
I feel like in a realistic situation, I would walk in the door,
Like my legs?
overhear them, and then pull a 180 and just walk straight out again. I am not getting into this, but we're gonna support Gabby
We're
in
not
this.
fighting this war for ourselves, Donnelly. We're fighting for the people close to us. Time is short.
I see your point, Commander. Gabby, I think your legs are spectacular.
Well, that's a start.
Well, okay. This is what we've been waiting for the entire freaking game, guys. Are you just gonna stop there? You don't let Commander Shepard standing in the middle stop you.
Commander,
All
And Gabby?
propulsion systems are running optimal.
Okay, I guess it's back to business as usual. We'll still have to keep visiting you guys just to see how that develops.
Commander, we were just talking to Liara. She's a strong one.
I'd say her world's just been completely rocked.
Completely. Adams and I were just remembering Noveria and the terrible way her mother died. Liara seemed so together afterward. Couldn't have been easy.
For weeks, she told me stories about her mother.
Yeah, me too. I have a feeling she'll be okay.
Yeah. Hope so. And don't worry about Kai Lang. Now that we've seen his dirty moves, next time, he's getting his ass kicked. Count on it.
Oh, I agree. Next time I'm bringing a rocket launcher to take down his stupid gunship, because, honestly, he's nothing without that.
Can't wait to get back out there.
Need anything, Commander?
Sorry. No, I was just checking to see if
Carry
you had
on,
anything
Adam.
to say in this
Aye, sir.
particular conversation. Alright, I think that's it. Tali's not down here, so that just leaves us with whatever's happening beyond those doors. I'm wondering, is it fighting, murder, or is it, civil conversation? Let's find out.
Those were all lies.
Oh,
back there.
arguments.
They were not.
My people weren't animals for your kind to experiment on.
You wanted to know more about your history, Asari. Now you do.
I have a name. It's Liara Tassoni, and I'd have...
Hey, settle down.
My home was just destroyed, and all he can do is gloat.
And we're going to make him apologize, or he's getting, well, technically we'd be removing his kneecaps via pistol surgery.
Given what's happened today, I think you owe Liara an apology, Javik.
Apologize for the truth?
For not doing more. You're a Prothean. You were supposed to have all the answers. How could you not stop this from happening?
We believed you would. Long ago, we saw the potential in your people. Even then, it was obvious. The wisdom, the patience. You were the best hope for this cycle. So you were guided when necessary.
Well, it didn't work.
You're still alive, aren't you? Your world may have fallen, but as long as even one Asari is left standing, The fight isn't over.
I guess that goes for Protheans, too.
Despair is the enemy's greatest weapon. Do not let them wield it. Liara to Sony.
That doesn't make up for you being a dick, I'm sorry.
That was unexpected. Thank you.
We still need her talents. If grief overcomes her, she will be lost to us.
So did you actually mean what you said?
Does it matter?
Yes!
Liara's been a good friend to me. It matters.
Then I will tell you what you want to hear. I meant what I said.
Except that preface means you were lying.
Carry on.
You are so lucky I do not have a gun right now. This is why I don't bring you anywhere, and this is why I wanted you to apologize. It doesn't matter if you spoke the truth, you were still a dick in the way you spoke it.
It was good to see another of my kind, even if he was just a ghost. One more Prothean fights the Reapers. If there is to be victory in this war, it will be for all cycles. The living will avenge the dead. And do not concern yourself with Thessia's fate, Commander. The loss of a planet is insignificant next to the loss of the galaxy.
Yeah, except we're kind of losing a lot of planets right now.
I suffered many defeats in the last war, Commander. Let this loss be the fuel that powers your rage. It seems you believed Protheans built the mass relays. The Reapers are cunning in their deception, allowing life to flourish, century upon century, letting us believe ourselves the masters of the cosmos. Then the truth becomes known. There are monsters in the dark spaces, and we are their prey. I am with my own thoughts.
Alright, that's good. That's all I wanted to hear. Well, I was hoping we would discuss this a little bit. But perhaps that will come a little bit later on. To be fair, I haven't been visiting Javik as much as I possibly could have, so that might not trigger. I'm hoping it does, and I'm going to make sure that I keep visiting him, as frustrating as he is.
Story on Thessia yet?
No, I'm trying to word it right.
What happens if you word it wrong?
If I'm lucky, the Citadel Stock Exchange drops 2,000 extra points.
And if you're unlucky?
I don't know. I've never really been unlucky.
Well then, how do you know? How do you know you haven't been screwing up this entire time? Let's be honest, I feel like there's got to be one perfect scenario where you just rally the troops and nothing bad happens. I feel like that's got to be one potential outcome, and that's got to be lucky. The Citadel Stock Exchange dropping 2,000 points right now, let's be honest, that seems rather insignificant in the grand scheme of things. Alright, did we visit everyone? Well, we didn't visit everyone, but we visited everybody of consequence, I believe. So, let's get on out of here. First things first, we are going to head over to the Citadel because, well, we've been requested an audience with Lady Tali. So, I'm going to cut to the apartment and I'll see you there.
Hey, got any plans for the evening?
No. I'm as free as the dust in the solar wind. You remember that line? From Fleet and Flotilla? Shalai and Bellicus on the balcony?
I don't think I've ever seen that. Did.
What? You've never... How could you not have? Well, I know what we're doing tonight.
But Shalai, we can never be together. I have my duty, and you have your people.
Not tonight. Tonight, I'm as free as the dust in the solar wind.
You watch this a lot? With the lovers from two different worlds?
Every time my friends and I had a sleepover, we memorized the lyrics from the musical. Oh, we can activate sing-along mode. Let the moon shining light add to lovers with its rays. Though I know that dawn will set us on course for separate ways, I will hold this night in memory for all my Unmasked, I feel your skin on mine.
I had no idea you were so into this.
This vid FTL jumped me into puberty. And who doesn't love a good cross-species romance?
I want you to see behind this mask. I want you to see who I truly am.
I already have.
Works for me.
Those two are so adorable. I had no idea. Okay, of course I had no idea that that was going to be a scene because I'd never had Tali as a romance in this game before. Well, not in Mass Effect 3, so that was all new. That was really cute. I have to say that I'm surprised she didn't know every single word, like word for word. I'm surprised she wasn't reciting every bit of the movie as it went along because, let's be honest, we all have at least one movie where we grew up watching it over and over again, and for me that was probably Treasure Planet, where I watched it so many times that I broke the disc. Alright, we've met up with everyone and we've checked with Tali. We've done enough socializing for now. It's time to start kicking some Reaper butt, or some Cerberus butt. I'm not really sure, but Ontrum is in need of defense right now from whoever the enemy is. Either way, Shepard's got some aggression to work out, so we're gonna go there next. Alright, so I know I am not bringing Javik pretty much ever again just as punishment for how he was such a dick. But I actually don't know who to bring for this one because I don't remember who we're fighting against. So I guess we're going to have to try and go for a balanced team. I'm a biotic. We want somebody with tech specialties. Honestly, I think Edie's a little bit better than Tali in this regard, unless we're fighting the Geth. I hope we're not fighting the Geth. And we want a soldier, so let's bring James. That seems like a good match. And hopefully I don't have to upgrade anyone. Oh, hold on. Okay, everybody's weapons are correct. Oh. I can't upgrade myself, can't upgrade Edie, and James, you disappoint me. Then again, it's pretty straightforward what we need to upgrade. Let's go with damage to armor. And finally, whatever this does. What does it do? Okay, let's okay, it's just a recharge speed on his fortification ability. It's best to know what your team can actually do instead of just randomly selecting options.
One of our secret communication facilities. All campaigns in this theater depend on the information that dish array supplies.
What do we know?
We're getting intel from a tech who survived the attack. Grace Sato. She's hiding in a security bunker off-site.
A civilian?
Yes, patching her through.
Miss Sato, what's happening down there?
I'm staying hidden, but I'm the only one left. They're trying to hack into our systems to access Alliance operations protocols. I'm tracking their activity, but they're bound to find me sooner or later.
Hang in there. We'll be there soon.
Yes. Yes, Commander.
It's not ideal, but she's the only one with any traction on this. The information stored in that network is critical, Commander. If it gets into enemy hands, we'll lose a lot of good people.
I'll take care of it, Admiral.
See that you do. Hack it out.
Ooh, I am so very happy, and I'm sure Shepard's very happy about this as well. But it's Cerberus. Oh, they are gonna wish they stayed in hiding.